From Brooklyn to Brooklyn, Vietnam to PIA. Real niggas see shit my way and understand me. If you get some my nigga, then who your gang be? So rude.
About your mum around, who was there for you to look up to as a young boy? To tell you, listen, that's nothing. Don't be on that. That's silly. Stay in school, do something. Who was there for them things for you?
I never really had that. Cause my old man grew me up kind of militant. You get me? My old man's dead serious, and so he grew me up militant and that. So there wasn't. I never had that. You know, like a motherly influence that, like, how can I put it? More probably to influence more compassion in my life. You get me? So I needed that at that time. Because I was wild when I was young. After my mom passed, like I was wild. So maybe I did need that at that stage of my life. When I was open to influence, I needed that influence. But growing up militant, and that was the only influence you're getting within the household, like, you get me, you're getting built like a tough guy. This is what happens.
Let's get back to the days when this block was popping out here. 05, 06, up to 07. There's a lot of talk and speculation about just what was going on in the block. There's talk that right about now, when this block was pumping, it was a serious situation to be flying through here in any means. Because basically there was things under cars, there was things in bushes, it was curtains for anyone who was opposition. What do you say to that? Was that true or is that hearsay?
Brother, all I can say, streets talk. That's all I can tell you. You get me? Anything you get me, the streets talk. That's all I can say to that, my brother. See what I'm saying to you? That's what the streets are saying, physically what the streets are saying. You get me? The streets say a lot for this stuff. You get me?
Is there anything Tanner wants to say on that?
No, nah, I wish to say nothing, but that's for anything like this, my brother, I'm a reformed substance. You get me? I have no doings, no memory of none of these kind of activities. You get me? I'm a rapper.
OTREY, Bloods, it's no gang, it's a family. Grez Block, it's no block, it's home. There is no members, there's just brothers. Tanner just happens to be the bigger brother. When everything else is said and done, what is the only thing we really have in this world? Family. And for family, we do whatever it takes. Am I my brother's keeper?
It's a little insight to what made Greazeblock what it was.
What made Greazeblock what it was? Basically, first off, Greazeblock has got a lot of history. You see me? I mean, going back from way when, we're talking from like the early 90s, I would say. So you got so we're going back like on the road side of things, we're talking like 28 days, going on to PDC days, and then going on to OTREY days. So anyone on the road who knows anything about that, they know what that means already. That's a lot of history right there. You see me? So straight away, that's Greazeblock right there.
So what did the 28s and PDC have to do with Greazeblock history?
Well, straight away, with Tanner, innit? When Tanner come home, I think it was maybe what, 90s, 98, 99. Then, you get me? 98, 99, everyone was, that was like the transition stage from 28 to PDC days, you see me? So, everyone of that generation or era, that's where they was. Not everyone, but the majority, the main man, they was coming around. And through the years, you see me? So, like I said, the 28 days, I see enough 28s coming through. Yeah. Onto PDC coming through, to OTREY days, OTREY man coming through. And that's just where it is, Greazeblock.
Walk with me as I take a trip down memory lane to the Grez Block, place where Tanner and his OTREY brothers called home in the mid-2000s, a place where many questions have been unanswered. And in this footage, I'll ask Tanner them, and he'll give you his truth. And that's the only place you can ever find the truth, by asking a man. and hoping he gives you it.
So for anyone who don't know, give us a little walk around Greazeblock and give us a little insight to some of the things that have happened around here.
Oh, this is Greazeblock, you done no? Solid shot.
Through the years, what's your relationship been like with Tanna? Was it always nice?
Oh yeah, they have more respect on me and I respected them. So they always look after me and I look after them. That's why it is, because we are going like one family. That's what we've been through.
When I say on the hill, this is what we're talking about. Top of the hill and up here. And you see me? Top of the hill. Yeah? Greazeblock. I'm gonna take a walk into Greazeblock. Get me, by the way, you see right there, where the yellow shutters is, there used to be a studio in there, yeah? And a couple rappers got their shit took right.
So people come into liquor, sometimes outside, they have some problems. For example, like SAS, they have been robbed outside the shop on the road. Just see after they come out, been recording, and they come outside to go home and they just see by the road, they've been robbed.
So can you remember what happened that night? Like what was taken from them?
Well, they take like change, they take like phones, you know, the wallets. Was been mugged by group boys, which is youth. But kind of those youth is not from our area, I know, because our area tried to respond, but they already gone. So this is what happened. But the youth from our states, from our area, they always good. They don't shit in their plates, because this is the way always protect our area.
Give us a little insight to what it was like for you growing up on Greazeblock.
Bad. Can I say on you, bad? Mad things still, but it's a good feeling. Nothing but family around, man. Man's a young buck and these things. Waking up early morning. The block is fucking flamed up. Red niggas, hat down to ankles. Seriously, I can't even let it. It's like an LA thing still. But it was family. There weren't no pagans, there weren't no foreign niggas. It's proper family. A proper family unit. Whole hood readied up. Like, we started doing this, you know, this flagging thing first. Span come home, straight choosing like blood gang, you get me? Blood in, blood out. That's what it is. 031. You know what it is. Get me?
So on the best day, how many people would you remember seeing out here readied up?
Best day, that hot summer of 06, I'll never forget. Boy, we're talking, if I'm honest, a good 50 niggas easily. Ricky, Piff Block sides, A-Town, niggas coming round. Yeah, more than 50 niggas. The block was wholesome.
And what was the attitude of everyone back then? What was everyone like?
As a young thug growing up, it was nothing but love. It was just love, like me seeing that, it was pure love, innit? Obviously, you know what the niggas used to get up to. Like, you hear the stories, you know the streets talk. I don't have to say nothing more about that, but yeah, man, there's nothing but love. They're family, you get me? Like family, like people that have seen man grow. You get me? Kind of seen them grow, you get me? These niggas coming around, it's just nothing but family. It's pure love, 100% love.
So let's get a little something for the mums and dads that have lost their family members to these blocks and are worried every time they let their kids out to play that they might not be coming home. What can we do to help them and steer their kids away from going on with the gang life and the block life that they're not built for?
Listen, certain things in certain places, it is what it is, and certain cultures going to always be there. It's been there. Gang culture's been, well, what they call gang culture's been within certain parts of South London for years. From when we were little picnic pissing our pampers, when I was a little youth pissing up our pampers. These things have been going on. You see what I'm saying to you? So you see, at the end of the day, all I can say is to the mums and dads is try to do right. You understand? If you're a young parent, try to do right and get your child out of the environment. That is all you can do. Take your child away from the environment. Because from there, in the environment, there is a chance they will get involved in certain things. because it's there. If you take them away from that, then it's not accessible. So that's all I can say to the parents. And for the parents that obviously are not able to do these things, all you lot need to do is be very attentive to your children. That's what I would say to the parents that live with, like, in these areas with these problems. Is be attentive to your child. Yeah, don't, because a lot of us end up like our friends, that's our family. Yeah, our brothers, the ones that we grew up with on the road, the ones that we take chances with. Do you understand? Like that's what end up happening if you're not attentive to your child. You understand? They look for that love elsewhere. See back in the day, right? From that building there. See back in the day? See down there? You come to the top of the block there, and you see when you look down there, you see about at least on a minimum about 20 niggas all in red. You get me? Yeah, the B gang. You get me? The B gang block. Trust me. See right there? Come when we get closer still, I'll show you. You get me? TANNA'S wall, you get me? Yeah, the Great Wall of Tanna. You know them way there, that little wall right there. Yeah, you come on the block and see me on the little wall by the building, right? That's how we buy. Yeah? Done in my colours, you get me? Represent them. Early, every morning, out there, on my jail clock. You get me? You know when you come out of jail and that, you're still on that prison clock, that wake up early morning before everybody. You get me? You call the niggas and niggas are like wondering like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go back to sleep. You get me? Yeah, that shit from. Yeah. Trust me, yeah. See my wall there? Yeah. Now we're closer, you can see all my wall, fam. You get me? Yeah. It's a Greazeblock. You get me? Trust me. Strip, this is where man grew up, you get me? The block that man made busy. The conglomerate.
So give us a few stories what happened here on Greazeblock, what will stay in your memory forever.
Greazeblock just, obviously it's a small block. It's like a one dead end block. Once you go down there, it's a dead end. There's no coming out of there, you know? So, like, a lot of gangsters come through this block here. Remember, it's a dead end. It's not no pass through place. So if you're coming here, you're coming to see people. You're not coming to pass through. You get me? So, you get me? All these parts. You get me? Gangsters, Sprang used to always. You get me? Rest in peace, Sprang. You get me? Sprang used to be on the block back in the days. You get me? Fucking Vicious and them man there. You get me? Like raw kid, grew up round there. Vicious. You get me? Me. You get me? That original Trizzies and them. You get me? And a whole heap of young G's, old G's, whatever. Uncle Malik's been on this block here from North. You get me? Big up them man there. You get me? Few East London gang. This what I'm saying. This, you get me? It's a local place where my place. This. You get me? My place. You get me? Love Greazeblock. You get me? It's definitely a serious part of my life. You get me? Yeah. Been here since I was 11.
I'm too chill for these niggas. I'm too chill for these.
A Coke, D Martian, Judges Souls, Nadja Souls, like PDC, done, flipping SAS, flipping SMS, squeeze for SMS, same thing, them time there. A lot of rappers have come from Greazeblock, man. They're artists, them. You get me? So Solid, Mega Man, them used to come around there. You get me? Them man, they used to, you get me, cop ganja and them things, man. I don't know. I must can say that. My Mega got serious. You get me? He's a serious case. You get me? Big up Morgs, you get me? Feeling man like Morgs. You get me? So yeah, you get me? Them man, they used to cop cess for man back in the day. You get me? When I was on medical. I'm a cess grind, you get me? Yeah, boom. Salute to Mac, you get me? Maniac, Fog of the family, you get me?
Yeah, that man there's been through it. You get me? Like So Solid's been through it. All of So Solid been through it. Asher, the all of them, big up Asher as well. Fucking Swiss, like Face Squeeze. Like rappers have been, a lot of rappers have been through Greazeblock. You got Young Torment, them Val Grease. Val Grease used to write bars on this block right here. You know what I mean? Fucking a whole heap of rappers have come through the block surely at some stage, even as young boys, or you understand, the Bully and them man there. You get me?
So what would you say to Grez Block now to Grez Block back in the day? What would you say the changes? Like, what's the difference now to then?
Oh yes, a lot of difference, but sometimes even the youth used to be hanging here, yeah, still they grow up. But when the other little ones, they growing up now, trying to do some messes, they always stop them and tell them this is wrong. You have to be there for your area, not to damage your area. They always protect them. And a while ago, it happened in my shop. They respond. So when I spoke to the older ones, they went and sorted out everything. And they come to apology. We understand.
Obviously, there's been a lot of years that the name TANNA'S been known on blocks, on estates, in the roads. Tell me, has there ever been a time when it was too much for your shoulders? Like the name TANNA brought too much to you?
Yeah, definitely. Because it's like anything that happened. If some boys in red did this, that's got something to do with TANNA. Yeah, if some boys had red flags over there doing something, they had something to do with TANNA. Then TANNA's oblivious. And to most shit, I'm just oblivious. I only know my involvement in things. You get me? I'm oblivious to what anybody else is doing. But so at certain times it became much because I'm getting phone calls from people. You get me? Yo, TANNA, yo, your brothers robbed me. TANNA, your brothers did this to me. Yo, TANNA, I think that, and I'm thinking, bro, you get me? And then some of these fucking idiots are telling people that this is what TANNA's got youths doing this and TANNA's got youths doing that. But let me tell you something, brother. You can ask any youth that grew up around me, that grew up around TANNA, if TANNA ever gave them an order, bro. Ask them. Yeah, I've never gave no nigga an order. I ain't telling no one to go and throw away their life. When you're taking risks, when you're doing crime, you're taking chances with your freedom and maybe chances with your life. Do you understand? I don't want that on my shoulders. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, bro. So certain times it does become much on your shoulders. Because obviously, if you know better, you do better. But certain times you know better and there's no better for you to do. You see what I'm saying to you? See where the white van is right there, yeah? Back in the days, yeah? Flipping, me and my little brothers coming from Stratton. You get me? Wags it done, no? They're coming from Stratton. And the Jake was following us from like, fucking, see, before you go, when you're coming from Stratton and you're going down past Porky's to come back like this way. You get me? And they're following us all the way to the block. But it's like once we got to Wandsworth Road, all man seen is this one car. But then time there we got like I got that firearm tag on me. So I know that Jake couldn't stop me. You get me? So I'm not thinking nothing of it. We got onto the block, bro. We heard a helicopter from when we reached round by the Porky's bit, but man's not thinking it's nothing to do with us, you see me? Bam, when we reached there now, the helicopter's hella low from right where the white van is, man was parked, yeah? And yeah, the helicopter's like mad low, like as low as the top of the roof. There's about five vans, bigger cars, and that was the excitement that they...
Insight to what it was like for you growing up on the Grez Block.
It was calm, it was like a family. You felt safe around your brothers. When you're coming in, you felt easy. Hail your brothers, go inside, you feel nice. You know that no one's gonna be troubling you while you got your brothers out there. You know what I mean?
So what's TANNA mean to you?
TANNA's the OG, innit? Get me? Obviously when I see him, it's like he's the uncle, innit? Get me? When I see him, get me? Held man, showed my love from young, showed my family love. You don't even know them too tough, but when you see them, held them. Get me? You got respect for the man them. Everyone that's been growing up on human, growing up on the Greez, he showed them love. Get me? If you need little money to go shop, if you got money in your pocket, which you did, we give you that P, go shop. Get me? Get your little juice.
Yeah, so what do you think of the fact that people on the outside might say if you was from Greazeblock then you was on some shit? What do you say to that?
Do you know what? It's all hearsay. You get me? They need to be here to know what it's really about. And obviously they can say we're on some shit because there's no dickhead around here. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's all family around there. If you come around there, everyone busts a joke in there. If you get provoked nowadays, it's a different story. Do you know what I mean? But keep ourselves to ourselves until provoked, innit?
Yeah, so through the years, give us a few things that you remember that livened up Greazeblock and made you proud to be around it.
You know what, there's little stuff like barbecues. We used to have little barbecue round. We used to have the man them round, play football in the pitch, basketball, whatever. You know what I mean? Everyone used to come round. God, everyone come round.
Can we show these young youths that when they're sitting in them jail cells or their family and friends are sitting in that graveyard, these blocks are still the same? Ain't nothing changing on that block.
That's what I'm saying. You see what these streets that you're fighting for, they don't miss you. So you see, the only way the youth them can really obviously see that is just see it for yourself, bro. You get me? You know, you have an uncle, your dad, your big brother, cousin, whatever in it. Yeah, that's involved, and you see that, yo. Maybe some of you have got family that are involved in, you get me? And it worked for them. Calm in it. But most of us have got family that are involved in you get me? It's not all peaches and cream, bro. You get me? It's crazy for you. You see me? It's not always, you don't always finish, you get me? In the end of it, be victorious. Some people are in jail, like spending life. You get me? Spending their whole life in jail. You get me? Some people are like in the grave and that, like it's really serious. Some men are deported to countries that they were born in and they don't know fuck all about. Do you understand? Like it's serious. So if you want to pick it up for yourself and experience it for yourself, by all means. Do you understand? But I will say for any young person, it would be much better you be out here getting money and enjoying life. To try and enjoy life. Fuck, man. You understand? You're risking your freedom for this. Like for your block. Risking your life for your block. I hear it. You get me? Unity, strength, and I love it. But at the same time, come on, man. Like we need to elevate and use that unity in a better way. And like, get together and let's get bread in it. Get me? Let's eat. Let's build something. You understand? For our community, for our people. Let's have some young black entrepreneurs in it. You understand? South London black entrepreneurs. You get me? Some man that come out of the sewer for real, innit? You get me? That's really got a story to tell.
Salt and Pepper come to the block. I always come to the block. My man Tretch from Naughty by Nature come to the block back in the day when man was a youth. Yeah. Young rappers have been a bad thing to block. You get me? The block's been kind of blessed musically still. You get me? My uncle used to chef and that Uncle Slew, you get me? Salute, used to chef for Busta Rhymes and that. You get me? So all one time them man's on the road as a little youth. You get me? Finding this out there and fuck. You get me? But yeah, Spliff Star. I don't think Busta come through, but Spliff Star come through. You get me? Salute to Spliff Star still. You got them man there, flipping. Yeah, fam. Yeah, artists, there's a couple artists that come through. Yeah, Word and Tanna, they've done.
Yeah. Oh, see right there, yeah. You get me? I ain't calling no names, but you get me? Niggas that was on the block know what it is. A man put his burn on his cousin right there and was gonna burn his cousin right there. You get me? Mad man. But yeah, man, Greazeblock kind of crazy. You see me?
So on a good day, back in the summer when things were popping, how many faces was due to be on this block just chilling?
Due to be 30 to 40 man. On a good day. 30 to 40 man on the block. And it seemed like everybody was doing that. Yeah, that's what it always seemed. That was the block, yeah.
So if you was to say now, what was the end of Greazeblock, like old Trizzy? What was the end of it?
It's just a small bit. You have to remember, as far as Greazeblock residents go, there was only 5 of us at a certain time. There was only me. You get me? Not to mention names, but you get me. The man them who man know they're Trizzy, and the man they're Greazeblock youths. You get me? You know who. You get me? But yeah, it was just a handful of us, really and truly, and you get me. And we brought all that excitement to our block. You get me? So yeah, so when certain man's got in jail, or there's a few men in jail and that, but the block ain't hot like it used to be. You see what I'm saying? And it just makes the block pipe down. And now, the way our things are set now, you don't know. You get me? In life, you rub shoulders with a lot of people, and you find out after a certain while that, you get me, a lot of people ain't genuine. So your circle gets smaller. So I don't think you're ever gonna see that in Greazeblock again. Well, not for our generation already. You get me? Once bitten, twice shy. You see me?
When Tanna looks back over this block and through the years that he's walked it, does he say to himself that it's all been worth it? 12 years himself, 17 years for his brother, all the years that all the other family and friends have lost in the jail cells through walking this block. What would you say about it? Would this block have been worth it?
Right. It's made me who I am, so what can I say? You get me? I got life, I'm still alive. You get me? I'm grateful for that. So it was all worth it, because it's all experience. You get me? Everyone has different experiences. You get me? As I thought anyone would embrace me. You get me? So it's worth it.
But it's also made a lot of young brothers lose a lot of their life in jail cells or in the grave.
You know, it is everyone's got their own path. See what I'm saying? And it's up to you what you want to do with your life as an individual. See what I'm saying? You can't follow trends. Don't follow man. You never know the next man's situation, why he's doing what he's doing. It might seem glamorous to you. And the truth of the matter is you never know his situation. Yeah. I'm stomping the niggas down here, the niggas down.
So as we do this walk around Greazeblock, is there any other stories that come to mind?
Yeah. Okay. Well, one time I'm coming from studio with Fress. We drove into one of the entrances to the block, yeah? So as we drove in, there's like some police vans blocking up the entrance. So I upped out the way, like, well, what's happening here? The policeman them saying, well, is that him? Is that him? You get me? Held on to me, boom. That was the time when they ran up in my baby mother and mum's house. I ran up on my dad's house at the same time. You get me? They found 10 grand. Yeah, they said they're coming looking for drugs and guns. They never found no drugs and guns. They just found 10 grand in my dad's house. You get me? So yeah, like all heap of stories, man. All heap of people have got their own Greazeblock stories. You get me? Like, I'm not trying to say nothing incriminating, so you get me? I could tell you other stories, but you get me?
So on the day when everything was popping, it really was active round here.
It was crazy round there, man. It's crazy around here, but that's what I'm saying. Crazy shit never used to really happen around here as such. Crazy shit as in, nothing ever happened to nobody down there, or nothing, nobody never got hurt around here. You get me? But yeah.
So when things were popping, how many times a week would you say the police passed through it?
Daily. 4 or 5 times a day. Daily.
And what was they like when they came through?
They come through taking a piss, come through playing my tunes through the fucking van speakers. They come through calling people by their nicknames and that, like, yo, Tanna, what, yo, you get me, what's going on? And you get me, just taking the piss, really, just aggravating niggas. You get me, that's what they do, innit? So yeah.
What does Tanna think about when he's sitting alone? When he's sitting in the night, when he's chilling on his own? What goes through his mind after the life he's led?
Bro, son, I do a lot of reflecting, bro. So I will think about maybe some shit that went down a certain way that didn't have to go down that way. Not to say I regretted it, but to know that, yeah, certain things you can deal with differently. See what I'm saying? It's not all the time you have to be flexing your muscle on a nigga. You get me? Sometimes you can actually deal with something without getting heated, and then it just don't turn out to be a heated situation. More time within like certain things takes one person to say the wrong word to the next person, and that could just lead it to something where that could be a war. That could be something that people are killing each other over for the next 10 years or whatever it is. Do you understand? Over one nigga's ego. Do you understand? So I've just learned to just deal with things differently and to be more humble and try to be more thinking. You get me? As I've grown throughout the years.
And I just might be one of the best that ever did it. I'm really living my lyrics, middle finger to the critics.